lineup. Meet our All-American Smashers, made with classic ingredients to make it our best smasher yet. Try the Sonic All-American Smasher meal for $6 today.
Good physical play there by Johnny Furby. Good block out rebound.
Celtics 0 for 6 to start the third. Huff, wide open, bottom. Timeout, Boston.
With the ball.
And a turnover. Cada scoops it up. Hauser over to Pritchard. Full head of steam going at Murphy. Leaves it for Cada.
That's a great 45 cut by Cada. After getting the steal, diving right to the basket. Pritchard.
Lid on the basket for the Celtics to start this third quarter. Nembhard on the spin. Got the roll.
He's been watching those Boston guards. Get to the body and play with
for the Celtics. They average 12 a game. Fewest in the NBA. Siakam spinning out of trouble. Nembhard for three.
That's just the gravity that Siakam commands there in the middle of the floor.
Simons. Hands off. This is Gonzalez dribbled off his shoe. Ninth turnover for the Celtics. Siakam, the catch, and the lay.
Minnesota Martinez.
The Minnesota highlights didn't fit with the Boston versus Indiana thing. That's probably
That's fair.
Scout, you're in that.
Shepard probably didn't, and Pascal Siakam, he didn't have his eyes up on that pass. Because you want to play fast, not frantic, and you got to throw the eyes. So that is
Here's our connections. You can see Scalabrine, Hummel. There's
Joe wants these guys to drive the ball to the paint.
Pritchard. Nice floater. Well, Celtics.
It's almost like a tale of two games. Indiana, in the first game, they shot the ball really well in the first half, couldn't make a shot in the second. Very similar to what the Celtics are doing right now.
This is Simons going at Potter. Put it up with the left. And that ball saved by Garza. Into Simons. Pritchard for three. Yes!
Huge play from Luka.
6-point ball game. Under 3 to go in the third. Walker from downtown. That's score!
Jarrett Walker's percentage from three may be down, but certainly defensively he's been able to impact games, and that's a big shot there to stave off the Boston run.
Pritchard just sneakily finds a way. The foul.
Good job by the refs.
The players too.
Walker, no hesitation.
But that slip by Potter just gave him a little bit of room.
Indiana 79, Boston 71. Pritchard, full head of steam to the rack again.
They don't want to switch, Scout.
Pritchard in his bag, going at Shepard. Stops, surrounded, finds Walsh. Walsh, nice step through and finish. They hit Pritchard, full head of steam. Pritchard leaves it for Garza. Push shot, good.
Love that touch shot. That's not an easy shot.
Indiana with the rock. Neesmith defended by Simons. Outside, McConnell penetrating, clock winding down. Got it. Oh!
Sick.
I didn't think he's going to.
We'll get a screen from Huff. Outside, Jackson. Mid-range J, faded away.
Place action, and that's just him making an individual play out of it.
5 points for Jackson. Okay, down the lane. The hammer and the... Indiana 83, Boston 81. Jackson wants some get back.
That's the response. He battled off Jordan Walsh there. Really good individual rebound.
McConnell pull up. Jay is money.
That looked like a miscommunication, Scout. It looked like Derek White thought that was going to be.
Fewest wins in the NBA thus far. This is Pritchard. Driving. Left it for Cada. Cada missing the short. Got it back.
Got tapped in.
Pritchard just stole on him right there.
Walsh. Walsh gathered himself and scores. And Rick Carlisle leads Pascal Siakam. Crowd dribble on Jordan Walsh. In the lane now. Pull up. Jay through contact.
I love it. And Jordan Walsh is a good defensive clothesline.
Pritchard trying to dribble around traffic. 6 on the shot clock. One got 3.
That's a great job by Jordan Walsh. And
Rich has been so good in this one. Off his knee, got it back, stops in the paint. White flicks the wrist. Bullseye!
that's what Derek White does. He loves the fourth quarter.
Down the defensive boards. Under 4 to go. Nembhard fires. And hits.
That's where he's having a career year.
Siakam spinning out of trouble. Extra pass. Separate for 3. Won't go. Tipped up and in by Siakam.
Just refusing.
Hauser. Inside. Walsh got free. Outside. Pritchard. Boom.
That's a huge play for Jordan Walsh. He could have forced it.
6 on the shot clock. Nembhard. With the defense down the lane. Blocked. Boston the other way.
It's the bloodbath.
Pritchard. Blocked by Siakam. Oh, he cleaned the window. Game action. 2-point ball game. 30 seconds to go. White on the drive. Put it up and in. We're tied at 96.
And that's
And Rick Carlisle will call time.
That's exactly.
Got a screen from Siakam. Back to Siakam. 6 on the clock. Siakam on the move. Turns inside. Floater. Goes window shopping for 2.
Goes window shop.
Indiana had the foul to give. Now they're setting up in a different formation.
White. 3 seconds. Fires. No good. Walk to the board as time expires. The Pacers have won 3 straight.
That's a heck of a play to win this game. Take us through what happened on that last possession.
Yeah, just trying to get the ball. I know they help a lot, just trying to get a good shot. We work on those glass shots, so I was happy that I threw it up there and it went in with a big helping. So just got to keep going, man. We got 3 games in a row in a while, so it feels good.
Boston, such a prolific three-point shooting team, but you guys limit them all night long. How'd you do it?
Yeah, they're tough team. Even without their best player, they're tough and they play so hard and they're hunting the threes. So we gotta try to make it as hard as you can on them. But it's tough today. They didn't make them, so we take it.
This has obviously been a tough season compared to the last couple. All of the injuries. Why has this team been able to stay together?
Yeah, we just got high character guys that again we just had to fight for another opportunity, another day, and I just want to keep everyone together. It's been unfortunate the situation we've been in, but we just got to keep fighting, and I think we're doing that.
Pascal, thanks. Congrats on the win.
Pascal. Let's see what Kawhi dropped. Let's see what James Hardy did.
Your lineup. Meet our All-American Smashers, made with classic ingredients to make it our best smasher yet. Try the Sonic All-American Smasher meal for $6 today.
Bobblehead. Presented by Hyundai. Yeah, you'll take a look at the record for the Charlotte Hornets. It's not necessarily inspiring at 14-25. Neither are the Clippers at 15-23. But I promise you, the Hornets are a very good team, and this is not going to be an easy one.
Averaging 52% shooting from the field, 42% from 3 over the last 13 games. That is your key player profile. Let's see what KD could do on the floor tonight on Bobblehead night.
Jamie, you know what? I think you and I should petition the marketing department of Clippers and have Brian Seaman. We got to get the hand.
Going back to November 28th, they have a 7th-ranked offense, 12th-ranked defense in that stretch. And I'm going to give a crazy statistic a little bit later on that will tell you the difference of...
Now you don't have any words for me, start laughing.
Leonard goes to work on the rookie, fades, puts it up, and puts it in. Kawhi Leonard with that ankle.
His explosion and his jump shot, but also finishing at the basket to how that feels.
Nice lob to Zulu with
a shot. That was a pass.
Miller rifles one into Diabate, patiently waits. Collins across him, no whistle. Diabate sticks to it and flushes it.
Each month, the team has gotten better. And that's what you look for with youth. And that's how you judge whether you have a successful season. The answer is yes for the Charlotte Hornets.
And as we know, progress is not linear, but this is a team that is on the rise, that is for sure. Hard to top bucket, counted and a foul.
A byproduct of how they've been shooting the ball since December.
Utah went on to now beat Cleveland tonight. Averages 19 points a game, 43% from above the arc. He was 9 for 12 in this game against the Clippers back in November. Bridges to Miller, top side to an open LaMelo ball, penetrates and pitches back to Miller ahead of the shot clock. It is good. It's the first three for Charlotte.
But now trusting his teammates a lot more, giving the ball up, allowing them to make some plays, and then sometimes he can just do this.
He lays it in there, but your point is correct. But they are finding way more success than they have at any point in his career. Zoo the floater. Kawhi walks into a three, knocks it down. Kawhi with his second bucket, ties up this bargaining agreement. If it is your bobblehead night and you want to challenge this, the team has to listen. They did, and they come away with a win, but however, they haven't scored since. Okay. 18-16, Hornets out in front. Harden pulls his way down the lane, creates another open spot for Lopez, but a big gun shy. Then pulls the trigger. Hopefully that sparks confidence as Con controls for Charlotte. Giant strides, a powerful move for the Trey Man is out there. Gives to Kniffel. Ritter inside, lays it in. Goes to Batum. Clippers have numbers if they hurry. Harden recognizes down the lane and down the hatch. We're tied at 22. For the Clippers Wednesday, it is the Wizards, and the Clippers go right back on the road. Man challenges Lopez and lays it in 24-22. Goes to work on the rookie, gets around him, gets to the rim, and in at the horn. And James Harden finishes the first quarter with 11. Back out on the floor.
And the challenge with any young team is figuring out how to win games consistently, especially late. You don't have the seasoned veterans on
your teammate Diabate, and now man the other way. Ahead to Kniffel. Nobody inside, right to the rack.
You gotta get back at 100.
And Charlotte is 9 games under 500 with a better net rating. Ball inside, weaves his way to the rack and leaves. The Hornets shooting 40% from above the arc in their last 5 games, and really for an extended period beyond that. They're 2 for 12. Sanders another three. This time it falls. And the band sings hallelujah. We are tied at 30. A little stretch going here. 6:45 to play. Leonard. The pull up from 16. That wasn't short. And now Kawhi with 9. One of the things in those 11 games in which he has been off the floor in terms of net rating, it speaks to how great Kawhi Leonard has been. But even before, it was almost as close to a train wreck as you could have. Because if we rebounded in that way, Sanders just hit it through. He passes one up, gets to Collins, who's as hot as anybody in the NBA right now. There's some of the culprits. Obviously, they're due for a bad game from the strike from time to time. But they were able to eke out that win in Detroit. Miller cradles the ball down the lane, crossing the end line as if he was a Pittsburgh down by 1. James feeds to Miller, loses the ball right to the former Hornet in Nico Batum, and now the Clippers are off and running. Batum fills the lane, fires a three, online all the way. Clippers out in front, 40-38. Harden. Again the pull-up. This time it falls, 13 for Harden.
First you don't succeed. Try getting that 2 over to Kniffel.
Team struggled in Detroit, 4 for 20. Not that efficient right now tonight. As Grant Williams, the straight-on 3, is with just his second game in over 400 days. Clips have led by as many as 4. Charlotte has led by as many as 5. Williams gets free inside and puts it down.
Tough games at times, and this is looking like it's going to be one of them from a shooting perspective, unless the team can get that in a beautiful out-of-bounds play. But that's the kind of effort you're going to need in this game for the Clippers, and not that right there with a turnover. Only 4 in the first half by the Clippers.
Manipulated the last one they won ugly and dirty, and they won at their best, and you're seeing that right now. They're not at their best, but they have the ability to dig it out, especially when Kawhi Leonard hits shots like that. He's got 13, but the Clippers won kind of a self-inflicted rock fight in Detroit. Now they're in the middle.
Keep in mind, Charlotte has won the last 4 out of 5 games on the road, one including at OKC. So don't get it twisted with this team, which is keeping them close, but they've been